Hey all, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of Cana, Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, Cana, it was a bit of a trek to get here, and no mistake, this whole place was basically like an anime-fied Champions Road last time. Sorry for the edits, but it's better for me and for you, honestly. Right, our mission is actually almost complete here in the fields. We just have to go and confront Adira the Woodsmith, and hopefully we'll be able to heal her soul. Before we do that, though, we do have one outstanding memory that I want to pick up. And I think I mentioned this before. If not, I'll repeat myself here, as I want to do. I didn't really go for Adira's memories when I first played. I got like maybe one, but then I was like, I just want to get on with the story, really. So, you're getting the whole thing here this time, and I believe you said this was one of your favourite stories, if not the favourite story in the game?
Yes, I think because it was probably one of, and I think it's actually the only time that I have seen a lesbian relationship depicted in a high-profile video game that there's no real fanfare about it. It's just two women in love. It's just there, they exist in this world, it is normal, and obviously this whole situation that they're in at the minute is tragic, but they were just in love and they were happy, and that was just really nice to see, and it was not something that I was expecting, because if you look at most video games these days, they're getting better, but generally they don't depict anything other than cisgender, heterosexual people. That is how it works. That's how most things work. So it's nice to see something a little bit different for once, and have that whole, because what you were saying in a fail take, part of that is that what Cana does is it shows different types of grief. You have familial grief with Taro, you have lover's grief with Adira, and we're going to see another type of grief later on, and it sort of takes them from different angles, and it just allows them to be, and that's just really nice to see. It's progressive in the right way, I feel.
Yeah, I feel it's well done. I agree with you, though.
Part of me will kind of say, bury gays because the gay couple get killed, but that sort of, everybody gets killed in this, so it's not like anyone's being specialed out.
that would be the epitome of nitpicking, I feel.
Oh yeah, so it's just like, everybody gets it, so it's equal opportunities here for who gets killed, so it's all good.
You're all fucking dead. This is the height of progressivism. A tender moment, because what is a tragedy without the happy moment? You can't have one without the other.
Exactly, and as Vision cleverly put it in one of the most surprisingly deep moments of TV in 2021, what is grief if not love persevering?
And you know, a lot of people snickered at that, like, ooh, MCU popcorn flick, trying to be deep. But honestly, it does make a lot of sense. You only feel that pain because you still have a connection to a person you've lost. If you hated them, you very clearly would not be feeling that strongly about it.
People try and find ways to put the way that they feel into words all of the time. And I think that actually that phrase has resonated with a lot of people because it's true, and that is a really nice way of explaining what grief is like to people.
And you know, you can take that, you can make it into a joke, like, what is HFC if not retakes reoccurring? And so on and so forth.
But either way, it's time to go free Adira.
Oh yes, and methinks she will not go quietly. Now, Taro, he was a literal beast. I think this Woodsmith may be a little bit more savvy.
Definitely one of the more challenging fights that you'll face in Cana, because it is not just a sort of simple fight, it's part puzzle as well. Can cause quite a few people grief and may have caused us grief because we kind of forgot to do it a minute ago. But it's all good. We know what we're doing now.
Well, you gotta reveal company secrets, mate.
I have to. Like, it's what I do.
Also, along with not getting the correct guide and...
Yeah, like, I have to just sort of do these things.
You're lucky you're a good lad, that's all I'm saying.
I do my best.
You do. Ah yes, a tower climb. Again, I'm repeating myself here, but again, what is HFC without retakes reoccurring? I love scaling, like, obstacles like this, towers, in a platforming sort of sense. It seems to occur with a lot of games that I've both played online and off throughout the years.
I really quite enjoy it too. It's a really effective gameplay level design because you feel like you're making progress, and it always just looks cool as well.
Looking at you, Berry Base. Thank God that one did not, have Breath of the Wild style physics, otherwise we would have never gotten up to the top of this tower.
No, we would have been completely screwed.
I'm assuming that's the village heart that she's got there with her.
Yes, that is indeed the village heart. She tried to move it to help people, and it did not end well for Adira, bless her.
Tower ended up becoming something of a lighthouse, really. Oh, that's cool.
Honestly, a really good boss fight as well. It's just that the puzzle element can be slightly challenging if you're not sure what the hell's happening.
Alright, here we go. The corrupt woodsmith. Sweet baby Jesus. She comes out ready to fuck. And this is actually a pretty tricky boss. Look out for these shockwaves. You know them, you love them. Not for me, thank you.
Yes, and actually this is a really challenging fight, and I think a lot of people do have trouble with Woodsmith, especially the first phase of it, because it comes in two phases, because of course. Because it's more of a puzzle fight, actually, because whilst the village heart is all protected and covered, you can't hurt the corrupt Woodsmith. She is invulnerable. So what you've got to do is you've got to use your bombs wisely, to blow up the wooden structure, and then you've got to attack the gem 3 times before it goes back together to be able to break the connection and thereby actually be able to cause damage to the woodsmith. So you'll be able to tell because that happens, and then she'll stop doing what she's doing for a little bit, allowing you to get in all that good damage. I do believe that you can, as we've just seen there, only do so much damage onto her before she will sort of force you into the next phase.
Just be aware when that bomb explodes, it will send shockwaves out, so just be careful and whatnot.
Because everybody loves a good shockwave, don't they?
No, actually, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, honestly, I really hate them too.
Oh shit.
Catches you off guard every time.
It does, it really does. Both the village are exploding and Adira dual wielding. Like, I'm sorry, Taro, but you kind of get mogged in the coolness department here. Oh my god.
Fox Monster versus dual wielding Forge Master. I think I know which one I prefer. I mean, they're both great fights, but this one's got, I think, a bit more atmosphere to it, and also it's definitely more challenging, and I think it is just a cool fight.
What are you doing?
She is forging.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, gives me time to do this.
And just enough time to get out of the way before she attacks.
Completely botched up my timing there.
It's all good because she's so very nearly dead. I mean, she's already dead, but you know what I mean. One more good old hit should do her in.
Now, if only I can hit her.
I think you did the job there.
Not my finest run, but it's the thought that counts, I suppose.
Exactly, and also, all that matters is that we have, you know, freed her. That's what's important.
See, I like the good shockwaves. Those are fine. Those indicate progress. Those indicate purity. Not those awful, nasty ones that hurt me.
Yeah, they're not fun.
The ancient people who settled here were drawn to the mountain shrine. But they didn't fully understand its potential. Hana and I found a way to focus the scattered energy of the mountain. I thought it would last for generations.
Always sucks when your power source starts to die, isn't it, doesn't it?
Really?
This was just the beginning of our problems.
I mean, Knuckles knows this more than most. That Master Emerald's been shattered at least 2 times.
Let's just hope it doesn't get shattered again, because I think he's probably getting sick of it by this point.
Hana left to search for food and supplies to save our village.
So yeah, I would assume Hana came back at some point, so was Adira dead by that time?
Well, so the problem is that Hana was just away for a very long time trying to sort of find stuff and return, but clearly not getting what she needed. And Adira was just left to try and keep things going whilst everything literally burned around her.
But I couldn't leave Hana behind. I had to help her find her way back.
She just kind of lost hope. That's why probably she was much more able, well, much more catatonic when the corruption was taking hold of her before the boss fight than Taro was, because she was just utterly broken and defeated by the end.
What's a lighthouse without a light?
I mean, also, to be fair, Village Heart probably do a bit of a better job above ground than below ground, although if it's a route, then actually it's better off downstairs, but you don't know how these magical things work.
Yeah, it's a pity we don't have a flying Magitech buddy. This would make things really... What?
Seems like we know a little bit more about what happened on the mountain now, but that was ultimately what led to Adira's passing and her corruption.
You're not gonna outlift the heart, dear. Come on, there.
She's gonna bloody try. Oh, poor Rufus. Yeah, somehow she did get it up here.
I was gonna say, you kind of skipped over that.
that was sort of the moment that she gave up.
Somehow I felt leaving would make me forget her. The life we shared would slip away. That fear blinded me, and I tore apart everything we created.
Keep that in mind.
I've lost someone too, and the thought of forgetting them scares me. But I've met Hana, and I know your love is strong. Even after all these years, what you built together is still a part of the land. Your bond will never be broken.
Definitely a lot more impactful if you've seen the memories.
Oh, without a doubt.
There we go. 2 spirits saved.
Mm-hmm. And I think we have probably one of the more difficult ones to go.
Well, nature's thriving here at the very least, even if there's no one living around.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what you always like to see. Bit of nature taking over everything that was man-made. Does always lead to a really beautiful aesthetic.
It sure does, mate. Alright, let's head back to the village, and why don't we do some spirit mail stuff?
Also, you know, we need to make sure that we honour Adira, to pass everything on.
I always forget that part.
I mean, it's kind of important, but it's all good.
Okay, Richie, okay. Should be quite a fair amount of the village for us to check out, honestly.
Oh yeah, we've got quite a few spirit mails to get through.
Hana and Adira shared something special. It lifts my heart to know they are together again.
Adira knew she was powerless to stop the poison, but she never gave up hope that Hana would find her way home. Zaju, I saw something in Adira's memories. Some kind of creature. It seemed to be connected to the troubles in the village. Was there no way to drive it out?
You are not the first to ask me these questions. Our leader, Toshi, struggled to accept the will of nature. Toshi loved this place, and it broke him to see it wither away.
See what I said about grief?
The leader of your village. I've seen this spirit on my journey. He's at the heart of the corruption that blocks the path to the mountain shrine.
He will not move on quietly. Make sure you are prepared before confronting this final spirit. Look for Toshi in the village leader hall, along the path to the mountain shrine.
So yes, we have Toshi's mask, and that will allow us to go north towards the mountain. But first, as you said, Tom, I think we should return some spirit mails first.
Alright, let's have a look on the map here. What we got? There's a spirit barrier, there's a gateway. I'm looking for spirit mail.
Yes, so if you head to the front of the village, there'll be one there.
Cool. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Oh, just over to your left. And then once we're done with these, just want to have a quick check of the map to make sure we know where we're at with the collectibles, to make sure, you know, we've got all the spirit mails that we can up until this point. And then we'll move onward.
Alright lads, what's shaking? What a poor day to be a bad guy. Nice. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was not very nice. Like, just shooting us from off screen is just very rude. And you can back off as well.
I like angry, Richard.
Not many people have seen actual angry Richie. That is a side of me that very rarely comes to the fore.
God.
You've got fake angry Richie, which is where I start saying feck and all that sort of stuff. Actual angry me is there's a lot of anger in here. It's way down deep. Only comes out on very special occasions.
Wow. Just kind of dive bombed him though. God, I'm not being very perceptive in this recording session. I'm sorry. Did I just do a parry?
You might have done. Honestly, I can never quite tell with parry in this game. It's a little bit of a challenge to spot half the time.
There we go.
Well, that looks a bit better, don't you think?
It sure does. And now, at least 40% of the reason why I did this, goodies.
It's always the way, isn't it?
Ah, I was sensing something was up there.
Just you went at it from the wrong angle.
Skull, I know what to do now.
Yeah, you need to do a bit of climbing first, then chuck, then go.
I've collected better, honestly.
It's true. So there is a forest tier somewhere around here.
He says, knowing full well that I'll bitch at him if he doesn't get it exactly right.
I think you have to go around to one of the other house to find it. I mean, it's bloody somewhere around here.
I mean, it's kind of have to be.
I think if you go over there, yeah, into the field, there it is.
Go.
That's what you gotta use.
Come, let us do magical stuff. Sorry, I have a bit of brain rot today.
Oh, don't worry, I have quite a lot of brain rot as well. It's what happens when you've got a bit of a poorly pupper.
Aw.
Yeah, my baby boy Milo's not been himself today, bless him.
Bless his little doggo heart.
So yeah, if you take the well, you've got that field to do, and then also if you take it round to the other field, we'll do that one as well.
Okay. Wait, where are we going?
To your left.
It's a bit weird, but alright.
Hey, you do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Alright, then the next one
So we'll take a right to the centre, then we'll take a left. Looks like it's towards where you head off to the storehouse. Not quite here.
I'm just looking.
Oh, I mean, there's a chest in here, so I might as well take it.
Yeah.
So I think you head left here?
Yeah.
Hey, perfect.
I think we did leave an owl statue behind in this connecting area.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Actually, we did in the storehouse. Yes, we did. Can't remember where the bloody thing was though, but it's all good.
There we go. Whew! Much easier, much more in control of that one.
Good. The vibes coming back. It'll be all the chaos that you've had from all of the Super Mario 3D World Plus.
I also started Disco Elysium the Final Cut recently, so I have a lot of different philosophies battling for, you know, control of my headspace here. Not all of them good.
That is fair. I am currently... Well, I've just finished playing Layton Brothers Mystery Room on mobile phone, which is quite fun. And then I've started re-recording a certain wonderful 101.
Neat.
So with the frogs...
I'll come back to it, don't worry.
Come back to them, yes. Basically, it's Simon Says. So watch the order of the frogs and then ping.
I'm a genius.
And that'll give us a rot.
It's been a while. Ah.
He has a frog hat.
Oh wow. Didn't realise we were that close. Right, what am I not getting here? You know what? Let's get the shield health.
Yeah, you might as well just sort of start buying up everything else whilst you're here.
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just gonna pillage the stuff that you don't need anymore. Oh. Again, these things just blend in.
They really do.
Thank you, Bridge. Very cool. Alright, the next one is just here. Figured I'd be able to see it from here, but...
Oh, no, you've got to turn back. That's going to where we need to be later.
Right.
Yes, this is the way.
Thank you, thank you.
And actually, this is around where the, I think the owl that we didn't finish off is located.
Yeah, I did, speculate that it might be trapped behind one of these things, didn't I?
You didn't, it might actually be. Honestly, I can't remember. It doesn't really matter, to be fair.
You're such a great Kokon, mate. Whenever I need a fact remembering, you're there.
Yeah, this is quite a fun arena, actually.
Now, what I was trying to show off there is you can pulse to kill those.
Thank God. I mean, it makes sense. There's a big glowy red bulb on it, and you do that to do all of them, but, you know, brain doesn't always function that way sometimes when you think about it.
We good here? Thank you. Nice little harbour, isn't it?
It's really lovely. And we get spirit boats as well. I don't know how, you know, a boat can die.
Shh, it's fine. The boat died too.
I mean, I suppose if they gave it a name, in a way, that kind of makes sense.
Don't try and justify it, Rich. Come on. Oh, Boatocles, I'm so glad you made it into the afterlife with me. Should have called it Boaty McBoatface. That's a holy name.
We need more things called Boaty McBoatface. I will forever remember when that all happened, because people were because Boatface won the delightful poll, and then they were just like, no, we're going to call the boat. I think it was like the Sir David Attenborough that they ended up going for in the end. Which, I mean, a very lovely and perfectly well-deserved name for a boat, but also, you said you were going to name it after the public vote. The public voted for Boaty McBoatface, therefore call it Boaty McBoatface.
Yeah, but there's also, like, the angle of, oh, you're just memeing here, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But then people have then gone on to call various other things following that similarly. So people have named gritters like Gritty McGritface. I mean, one of the things that I love, it's just ridiculous, but it's so perfect, is that in the UK a bunch of different councils have just got really punny names for all their snow gritters. So you've got like Gritney Spears.
Oh, that's amazing.
David Plowie. Oh, there's you.
Right there.
There's the missing one. And just, yeah, various stuff like that.
No, we must go this way. I have miscalculated.
Go down the slope, not the ledge.
I guess I was just full of shit, guys. Sorry. Nice. Oh, I got a dinosaur hat.
Amazing.
Alright, so the next one is actually quite far away, and I think that's the last one we have to do, so...
I believe so, yes.
I think once we're done with that, and we've cleared it all out, we'll check our totals, and then I think we'll actually call it for the day, because next time is going to start the endgame, I believe.
That is fair.
So I just wanted to do this while we were here.
Get as many of the flower shrines in as you can. Because I think really the only collectibles that we're kind of going, we want 100% of are the spirit mails. Maybe the meditation spots if we're there with them.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see where we're at and go from there.
I think I know where this one is, because you need the bombs and the bow and arrow to get to it in the first place.
You do indeed, yes.
Hey. Bye.
Over there.
I mean, there's some stuff down here that we didn't pick up the last time.
You just left me here. You've been past like 3 times now. Look, I'm sorry, alright?
We were busy.
Alright, got this way. God, this is like prime real estate here.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely. I mean, obviously there's the slight problem of the very broken stone steps that lead to the place, but still.
I'm really glad I calculated that jump correctly.
Yes, it nearly went really, really badly. I do think that we have actually picked up all the spirit mails that we can at this point, so that is going to be a really good thing for us taking us into the end game, because actually at that point then, there are only 2 spirit mails that we will need to pick up. And they will give us the last 2 houses, one of which is on this little platform area here. We just passed where that gate is. And then I can't for the life of me remember where the other one is, but it's somewhere in the village and it's not that difficult to find. It's on the bloody map.
Interesting. I can see a spider crawling on my wall out of my periphery.
Oh dear.
It's a spindly one. Yeah, it's time before it becomes big, meaty man.
It's not quite how spiders work.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if they did. I mean, it'd be very much more akin to Pokemon, as you know, but still. That's it. I am intrigued / quite looking forward to Pokemon Legends Arceus at this moment in time.
I'll say, mate, same.
We'll see whether that settles when it actually lands and we see how actually decent it is or not. But at least I have hope for now. More excited for Kirby and is it the Forgotten World?
Forbidden Land, mate. Spider's dead.
Very excited for that one. That looks glorious. Always down for a good Kirby game.
You guys want it on the channel? Maybe we could make that happen.
Maybe we could.
Da-dum-da-dum. I'm trying to think, what was the last Kirby game on the channel that wasn't a stream or something? I think it was Robobot, wasn't it?
I think you might be right. Also, oh look, we've got to face a Kappa down here.
Thank you, Jesus. A little bit annoying.
It is fun looking back at all the commentaries that we have done over the years, and it's quite fun to see that, yeah, how the thumbnails have evolved over the years. Because they have gone through quite a few different designs.
Kara just likes to shake it up every once in a while, you know. So I guess this is the public bathhouses and whatnot.
Probably something along those lines.
Oh, thank you, Kana. I can finally wash my ghost taint.
Oh, God. I think if you look... Oh, Tetherflower.
Whoa.
And that brings us back over here.
I've already been over here. Why are you doing this to me? It's fine, we're all good. I must go back and receive my tribute. Ugh.
It's a slightly terrifying jump, isn't it? Every single time.
I don't think we need to bring the rock monster with us. I think we'll be fine.
No, I think we are all good. There's just a couple of things littered around this area here. Including a little rock there.
Very nice. Bless his little heart.
So cute!
I'm so close!
Well, if we don't manage to find the final two rot in our little run around back to sort everything out, then we'll definitely find it in the next part, because we've got a string of boss fights coming up that we will have to face.
Oh lordy lord. Yep, need the spirit mail for that one.
Yep, that's one of the last ones.
Anything else on my thing here? Nope.
So, we have all of the spirit mails that we can get in the village right now.
Okay, doke. Ow. I thought that water was going to be deeper than it actually was.
I think you can just jump across the that gap. I mean, obviously, if you die, then I'm incredibly sorry, but... Hey! You survived! You couldn't make it across the gap, but that's how you survive it.
Oh, Richie. Oh, Richie.
It worked out in the end.
Alrighty, folks. This is where the end game of Kena Bridge of Spirits begins, so we'll see you next time for more of this. Bye for now.